Hi there, welcome to this video in which I'm going to share with you 3 different activities that I have developed throughout this course. Well, I really hope you like it. Let's start with the breakfast. In this opportunity, I want to show you how to prepare a delicious breakfast here in my country, Colombia. And if you want to know how to do it, check out this video. Hi there, in this opportunity I want to show you how to prepare a delicious breakfast here in my country, Colombia. Obviously, here we have different kinds of breakfast, but I want to prepare this because it's my favorite. So just to start, you need these ingredients: oil, milk, bread, eggs, tomato, scallion, salt, a square of chocolate, granola, butter. Now, these are the utensils we will use to prepare the breakfast and to serve it: frying pan, pot, cup, plate, spoon, spatula, wood whisk, knife. The first thing we have to do is cut the tomato and scallion in small pieces. For this we use the knife. If you want, you can cut them in big pieces, but I prefer it in this way. Let me show you how. Then, in the frying pan, add 2 spoons of oil. Your stove must be in a medium fire. Meanwhile, crack the egg and stir it in a recipient. When the oil is hot, add the tomato and scallion and fry them lightly, no more than a minute. After that, add the egg and stir the ingredients until you reach in cooking. To do the chocolate, measure half cup milk and half cup water and pour them into the pot in a low fire. Then add a square of chocolate until it melts. After that, beat it with the wood whisk. Be careful because if the pot is in a high fire, your chocolate can spill. Finally, in a plate full of milk, add the granola. If you prefer, cut the bread in slices. And if you want, you can spread a bit of butter on it. Remember that a healthy breakfast helps you to have a good day. Now it's time to serve your breakfast. Enjoy it. Thanks for your attention. Do you like it? Well, this breakfast is very easy to prepare. Well, on a different note, let me show you some important sport news of a few months ago. If you like sport news, probably you will like this. A very good morning to you. I am Miguel Ángel Ramírez, and welcome to the Sports News. Let's start with an important news about golf. Unfortunately, the Dustin Johnsons suffered fall ahead a Thursday opening round in Augusta. His agent, David Winkle, says he still hopes to play tomorrow. World number 1 Johnson fell on the stairs on Wednesday and landed hard on his lower back. He is said to be uncomfortable but is resting, and doctors have advised him to remain stable. Johnson is due to tee off in the last group at 7:03 BST on Thursday evening. His agent said Dustin took a serious fall on a staircase in his Augusta rental home. Winkle said in a statement he landed very hard on his lower back and he is now resting, although quite uncomfortably. He has been advised to remain and begin a regimen of anti-inflammatory medication and icing, with the hope of being able to play tomorrow. As we know, the American 32 won his third successive tournament when he beat Spain's John Ram in the World Match Play final in late March. He has won 7 of the 17 tournaments he has played since claiming his first major at the US Open at Oakmont in June. Let's hope he gets better. Well, talking about soccer, Jose Mourinho's Manchester United Ripping Boy Luke Shaw says he's determined to win his manager over. Defiant, Luke Shaw has hit back at Jose Mourinho's brutal criticism of him and vowed to save his ailing Manchester United career. Mourinho savage defender Shaw for the second time in less than 4 days after the England international helped the Red Devils scramble up 1-1 draw at home to Everton on Tuesday. The United boss accused him of not being able to think for himself after he came on as a second-half substitute at Old Trafford, claiming the 21-year left-back played with his body but my brain, as he needed to constantly be told what to do by him from the sidelines. On Saturday, following another home draw with West Brom, Mourinho told the media that Shaw at £27 million, a buy when Louis van Gaal was manager, is a long way behind his other left-back finding fault with the way he trains, the way he commits, the focus, the ambition. Former Southampton star Shaw has now broken his silence on Mourinho's remarks and said he will do all he can to prove he was wrong. Like Jose said, he wants to see me fighting, and I fight to the last second because I want to be here for the club, said Shaw. I want to play for the manager and I want to help this team get back to the top. I'm loving it here at United. The fans are incredible and have been incredible the last couple of days, for obviously what's been going on. But I'm keeping my head up and I'm going to fight to the last. I'm not going to give up. I love this club and I give everything to be here. I am working really hard at the moment, now more than ever. I'm going through a phase where everything sort of is going against me, but I want this so badly. I want to prove everyone wrong, obviously with the stuff that's been going on. It's hard for me to take because deep down that's not me as a person. Shaw, who has fallen to fourth choice left back, admitted it would have been easy for the club's fans to turn on him after Mourinho criticism. Will things be better between them? We will see. Well, moving on to another subject, Redskins fans Dale Earnhardt Jr. to sport Eagles paint scheme at Pocono. While it's rare for a NASCAR driver to express any negative feelings about a sponsor, Dale Earnhardt Jr. has mixed emotion about the paint scheme his number 88 Chevrolet with the sport at Pocono Raceways on June 11. Earnhardt is a die-hard and engaged fan of the Washington Redskins. So when his sponsor Axalta decided to put Philadelphia Eagles colors on his ride for the Pocono 400, he was well hurt. We just announced today we are driving a Philadelphia Eagles paint scheme at the Pocono race for Axalta. I'm really sad about that. Earnhardt told his fan on social media, being a Redskins fan, it was very hard to wrap your brain around it. I don't think that a color stops him to have a good race. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching us. Have a good day. Well, now tell me, what the sport do you like practicing the most? Soccer, racing, or maybe golf? Well, my favorite is soccer. I really like soccer. Finally, let's talk about 7R. Do you like watching movies? Yes, I'm sure you do. So I invite you to listen this recording about my favorite movie called Life is Beautiful. Check out. Hi, tutor and classmates. I am going to talk about my warm-up, so let's start.
What's the movie name?
The name is Life is Beautiful.
Do you think this name is appropriate? Why?
Yes, I do. Because when I watch this movie, I realize the life that I have is really good compared with the people who suffer pain because of the Second World War. And despite this situation, the characters could be happy and resist many humiliations and torture by the love for their family. And then I can see the life is beautiful.
What other name would you give to the movie and why?
Perhaps I will call it The Last Smile, because at the end of the movie, the voice that gave him a smile because he wanted that his son didn't know that his father was going to die.
What type of movie is it?
It is a comedy drama movie.
When and where was it made?
The film was released in Italy 1997 by Secchi Gori Distribution. The movie was made in Arezzo, Tuscany, and Badia del Santa Flora e Lucilla.
What do you think about the locations? Would you add extra ones and why?
I think the locations are perfect because represent perfectly the Second World War, and I am sure the writers took care about the small details in order to present a properly staged in that movie.
What is the movie about?
It is about a young man called Guido who lived in a small village in Italian Tosca that a few years before the beginning of the Second World War opened a bookstore where he met Dora and promised her that they will get married and have a son. With the arrival of the Second World War, the three will be interned in a concentration camp where Guido will do everything possible to make his son believe that the terrible situation they are suffering is just a game in which the prize is a tank.
What is your opinion about the movie? Consider please locations, actors, script, message, and scenes.
I think the movie was well done because the locations are very suitable and the message let us think about of the importance to be grateful with our own life and the fortune to have a lovely family and appreciate them. Besides, I like so much the actors and actress starring by Roberto Benigni, who is one of my favorite actors.
Which character do you identify the most and why?
The character which I identify the most is Roberto Benigni because he always has a good mood and he keeps his son full of hope. He is an example to be an excellent father because all the time he protects his son and he moved his mind away to horror that they were living, so he is like a movie hero.
Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.